Hello everybody, this is AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Balloons Tower Defense 6. Here I'm gonna send my phone number real quick. Today we are I'm gonna hold it up. Today we are doing a different video than usual. It is going to be ranking each placement effect and upgrade effect for heroes. I made a video last time. It's low quality, so I want to make a new one so at least you get that, but I didn't want to make the same video. So I will rank them because I already have all of them, and I already know all of them. So yeah, here's the place effects. Also for pets, I did get the snowman penguin pet. I don't know if there's another limited limited time collector's item that is a pet. So please tell me if I'm missing something in the comments, because I am gonna collect the pets. I haven't been doing it much, but I did collect all the place effects, and I will collect all the pets. It's just with all these black borders, I really haven't had time to do Odyssey. But yeah, we'll probably be able to do it. I've done Odyssey a lot of times before. That's usually where I get my trophies. They did release the boss, but I'm probably not going to do that. But yeah, anyway, we are going to start with the ranking each placement effect. So this may be a little biased, but I really like the glyphs. And I think Adora has the best placement for glyphs. So I'll show you real quick here. You should probably watch this video instead of my last one on this exact same topic, because this one will probably be a little bit more informative. But yeah, it's the placement effects are pretty much the same, so there's no update. I mean that's awesome. What else do you have to say? Sunbeam, you get a little bit of hieroglyphs or glyphs floating, not floating, but they're like spinning around her in a circle. And then she gets a little beam every time you upgrade her. So the placement is its own effect. It's usually the same as the end, like the final upgrade of the hero. And then each upgrade has the same thing until you get up to level 20, I believe. I don't know if it changes a little bit for each hero in between the upgrades, but I'm pretty sure you place it and it's similar to the end upgrade, except the end one is a little bit more, grandiose and awesome. But everything in between is pretty much the same. So as you can see, we're going to keep upgrading, but not much is going to change. So we'll just go, yeah, see, nothing's really much changing. And then there's the full max. So I'll do that again just in case you didn't see. Basically, she gets a stronger pulse, and she gets that same, like, aura of the sun around her. That's what I'm calling it. So let's wait for that to go away. Yeah, so aura, and then, like, little light just, like, going inside her. I don't know if you saw that, but it's like, that sounded wrong. Disregard what I just said. So light coming towards her, and it's like weird because it's like spiked at the tail. It's like comets of light. Here, I'll do it one more time. Yeah, look at that. It's like comets of light coming towards her. So that's pretty cool. And then yeah, she gets a bigger sun ray. So Adora, I think, is number one. And then Azili is the next. Unfortunately, Benjamin is not third or regular Benjamin is not third because his ability or his upgrade place effect is pretty bland. I mean, it's just like the wall of hieroglyphs that you see like in the Matrix thing, but that's pretty much it. So, amazing, awesome, swirling around her, purple aura, that's so cool. So you get the same thing, and then there's little stars, which is pretty cool. XO triangles is basically like the PlayStation logo. Those are her hieroglyphs. Just pretty funny if you think about it. So yeah, she gets 3 lights or 4. So we'll just continue. And if you also upgrade multiple times, you get like this. Oh, actually, sorry about that. I went too far. I wasn't paying attention to the levels. So yeah, you can see like all of these lights swirling around her. Okay. Now we'll do the last one. So I'm gonna set this over here so we can like see a little bit better. Are you ready? Yeah, that's awesome. Basically just bigger, a little bit more stars. There's a little bit of a pop there. I don't know if you saw those, like the 4 prongs sorry, not slash, glow. It like comes out of her and it has like a glow, and then there's like four corners. I think Striker Jones has the exact same thing. All right, moving on. Who else? Churchill has a pretty cool one. But honestly, I don't think it's as cool. Benjamin is pretty cool too. Actually, I know which one's the third best. ETN. Only because he has drones and they actually do get the they get, well, is it an upgrade effect? I don't know if it's in the regular. Actually, let's compare right here, right now. Um, but also it's just because his drones are so cool. And it's also slower. The beam down, I've noticed, it's a little bit slower. And you still get the three lights. It's a drone in the way, but that's pretty much it. And then the ship itself has like orange glow on one side and then some green, like I guess air marks. There's also this when he gets level 8, he has like the camo and it just blasts all over the place. And everything else is pretty much the same. But yeah, you get the little drones that just pop in and they do like this little blast. And as you can see, now they have more lights on them. So they upgrade with him. I think that's part of the skin though. Um, yeah, see now the lights are I guess rectangles instead of circles. Is pretty cool. So one more time. But yeah, it's just that, just the ship coming down and beaming down. So there's the last one. I think all the lights are now rectangle on the drones instead of rectangles and circles. All right, here's the last. Yep, there you go. And then yeah, obviously the drones are now completely. Oh, they have no, they have the same amount of lights. But they're now covered in the skin, so it's pretty cool. So I think that one's just cool, just because of the skin. Um, I know that might be a little biased, but it's also like it's a simple place effect, but it does the job. And they added the drones, which just makes it infinitely better. Because the drones are part um, of course, ETN, but he's the only one who has. I guess you'd call them minions. Well, other than Geraldo with his shot, but those are like separate. They're not like parts of the hero's attacks, if you know what I mean. Because that's all ETN's damage right there. Okay, next. Um, I'm having a hard time choosing between DJ Benjamin and Churchill's. Churchill's is actually cooler. Because Benjamin's is just party lights, and then of course the floor disco lights. So party disco lights. That's really all that Benjamin is, or his Benjamin, his DJ Benjamin. Sorry, not Benjamin. Oh, I have to remember that there's different names. Okay, so this one's pretty cool. It's like a transformer box. You get fire, you get stuff coming down opening, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty much the same. And then you get like this little smoke cloud and then a little burst of fire too. I mean, it's pretty much it, but I think it's cool because of the fire. It's like slow, so it builds up. You get a little bit of an effect. It's not as, mundane as just a simple glyph or a hush light show or just a little blast. You'll see later on that there's some just really bad place effects and upgrade effects. But yeah, they're kind of the same. Yep, and that's pretty much the same. Yeah, I'll show you one more time. Level 20 is pretty much the same as the beginning. Yeah, there's not really much of a difference. They should rework that. Because that's, I mean, most of them have like something big for the end, but that's really boring. Okay, I think it has to be DJ Benjamin now. Um, so DJ Benjamin, I'll go here, here, here. Is that the same map I used before? All right. Well, what doesn't matter. We're just showcasing the hero. Yeah, it is the same map. Okay, cool. I think. So yeah, you get circular disco. Well, like disco lights on the floor, then the disco floor itself, like the disco dance floor lights, I guess you would call them, and then you get the lights that are beaming up. different colors, which is pretty cool. And like on the different corners, the left and back corner and the right back corner of the floor, pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty much it. It'd be cool if they had lasers, but I don't think they have those. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. It lasts a little bit longer for 20. His speakers do get bigger, but I'm pretty sure that's part of the skin. But yeah, I like his better than the normal. I think Quincy and Gwendolyn are next, right? Yeah, wait. So let's check real quick. So I did Adora. I have not done regular Benjamin. Okay, so I need, yeah. So Pat, Gwen, Cyber Quincy, Striker Jones, and regular Benjamin. Okay, so which one surprised me the most? I think it has to go with either Quincy or Gwen, like I was saying before, just because it's a lot cooler. I think I'm gonna have to go with Cyber Quincy. It's a lot more simple, like the effects and what they do, but it's a lot more effects, if that makes sense. So I'll show you. So he has fireworks, stars, waves of energy coming out of him, and of course the fire. Well, was it the arrows? Sorry. Okay, yeah. So you get arrows, you get a little blast, you get the ring, and then you get the like. It's so cool. And then you get the fireworks in the air. He shoots a firework. What happened to all the other heroes? They, I mean, they cost around the same. Actually, some of the other heroes are more expensive for the place effects. But what happened, Ninja Kiwi? Did you guys just slack there? But yeah, it's so cool. This one compared, but it's simple, which is why it's not high on my list because it's just a ton of stuff shooting off of him basically, and then you get a little oh, it's like two pulses actually. Yeah, he glows a lot more, which is really cool. And then yeah, the fireworks. He doesn't get those arrows like coming out in a ring around him until the end, I think. And I like how the firework is delayed sometimes, like depending on how far it goes away from Quincy. And then he has little stars coming out of him too. There you go. And then he has the ring. Yeah, now he has multiple fireworks. So it's so cool. Really enjoy it. Definitely not, the best, but it's up there. All right, Gwendolyn. $10. All right, so this one, I'll give you like the actual list, like from number one to whatever. Because I know how I've ranked them in my head, but I don't know how many there are because I didn't count. My apologies, but I mean we'll go after it at the end, so you guys will get what you want, hopefully. I didn't even look at the effect. I'm sorry. So I think they changed this one. It's a little ball of fire comes down, and then you get the Inferno. I think it was just Inferno before. You guys can check my other video and correct me. But yeah, as you guys can see, when you first drop it, it's like a ball of fire. And Quincy isn't even. I mean, Gwendolyn isn't even there. That's really cool. I think they changed that in one of the new updates. Since the last video I posted. So yeah, now she gets 2 rings of fire. And then she has like the little burst of fire, and then like you see like that residual zone of heat, and then there's like little embers going around her. Now it's like getting bigger, just a little bit, which is pretty cool. I think that they should have progression for the upgrade effects, especially if they're gonna cost like a decent amount of trophies. All right, here's the last one. You get a lot of pulse, you get 3 spinning circles. They're all opposing each other except for the center one and the outside one. And that's it, right? There was nothing else that was special. Just making sure. Oh yeah, and then she has the aura of flames from the beginning, but she doesn't have like the dropping. It's like a fireball. It's really cool. I don't think that was in the last video. I think they updated that. Okay, moving on. Now we get to the board. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Who else do we? Oh yeah. So I think Pat is gonna take it. It's cool. I think it also changed too. It's cooler. It's better than Benjamin's just regular hieroglyphs. You get tired of it. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing else to it. And it doesn't feel like it's worth your trophies, is what I'm saying. Pat Fusty's though is, but the next two will not be, which is Striker Jones and regular DJ Benjamin. So they have the drop, and then like those pulses in those stars, the blue and yellow stars. You saw that, and then like the smashing where you have like it's almost like an explosion, but not quite. Really cool. I think that's different actually from the first time. Not this part, but the other part. And then here you just get pulses, cloud of dust, stars coming out. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's cool because he's like stomping and then he does that. Interesting thing I found. I don't know if this is a bug. He doesn't do it on 20. Ninja Kiwi, if you're watching this, you should fix that right away because you might anger a few people. Personally, I don't use Pat a lot, and I do like these effects, but they're not, priority for me. But yeah, look at this. He stomps, he gets the stars, but he doesn't get the cloud or the wave. Like, at least he should get that. Or like, something. It would be cool if he like jumped up and like at the beginning you have like the little wave of him like coming down, and then the trail behind him coming down, and then the big explosion. But yeah, I had to grade this one lower because they don't have it. They don't have the effect on level 20, which is probably one of the major not sell well, I guess selling points you could call it, but trophies don't cost money. But it's one of the major selling points for the hero place effects and upgrade effects. Very interesting. All right, I'm gonna go regular Benjamin. He's definitely better than Striker Jones because there's still no parachute. Interesting how they did that. I don't know what I'm pressing. I'm just pressing random buttons right now. Don't worry, I will have my chimps video after this one, hopefully. Depending if I beat it or not tonight. Okay. And if not, then I apologize. I will have it up as soon as possible for Bazaar, Chimps Bazaar. I just wanted to do this video because I don't know. It seems. I mean, the other video got a lot of views. I'm not doing this specifically for views, but they didn't release. We've had so many updates and we haven't gotten a new place effect, which is why I'm kind of worried because they're adding more and more skins, but they're not adding more place effects and upgrade effects. I'm not saying they're super important, but I think it adds like an actual aesthetic to the game. Um, I'm gonna do this real quick here, but let me just finish explaining what I'm saying. And it's like worth your trophies because you play with the heroes. So I think they should make one for every single hero and their skin. But they have to get creative and stuff. But yeah, I think that they should have cool effects for placing, for upgrading to level 7, level 10, level 3, level 7, 10, and 20, depending on the hero. Some heroes have an ability at level 3 and 10, and some heroes have an ability at level 3, 7, and 10, like Adora and Zeely. So it's just interesting that, you know, there haven't been releasing any place effects. I don't know if they're that popular, but I mean, Ninja Kiwi doesn't make money off of trophies. Anyway, let's continue this. You get a little blast, little green pulses, and then Benjamin appears, so that's pretty cool. It's like he's, blipping in from the Matrix, and then you get the wall of hieroglyphs, the Matrix. You guys have seen that before. And you still get the little, like, blast of energy. There's also, like, I guess you could call it holographic sparkles coming out from the floor around them, so that's pretty cool. But that's it. Literally, there's no difference except for the end where you get a little bit of a like blast of waves, but it's the same throughout. So that's why I rate him so low. There's not much going on there. And last but not least, Striker Jones himself, which might be probably the worst like place effect you can get. Doesn't do much. Doesn't show you much. If you saw my other video, you probably know, but yeah, no parachute. You get stars coming out, little wave, and then there's like this little like blast that he has. But this is it, and then you get the shadow of a bomber plane. That's it. Literally, this is it. I'm telling you, it barely gets any better. And there's like little pulses coming out from him too, which is cool. But we get to 20, and all you get is like the max level. Basically, most heroes have that, the max level pulse. Otherwise, it's part of their placement effect. Literally, like, what were you thinking, Ninja Kiwi? Okay, so finally, let's give you the list. I'm not blaming them. I mean, this is just cosmetics. But if, like, pets already cost an egregious amount, and it makes sense because they have to like code a whole new entity. And it doesn't attack, but they just have to code and then like what it does. When you, I think, click on the hero, and when you upgrade the hero, and then you know when the hero attacks, I believe that's when it does different things, different actions. The pet specifically. Um, so yeah, so number one is Adora. Um, she is technically my favorite hero. She has the best skins in the game. Um, so it might be a little biased, but I still think that the beam down, the pulses, the rotating hieroglyphs, and then all the cool stuff that they did with her, solid, really good, like bang for your buck, I guess you would call that. But yeah, it's really cool. Next would be Zeely with her. Oh wait, did I say Zeely? No, it was ETN. Okay, so second is ETN because of the drones. I feel like that's a little unfair. Um, but it's just so cool. And then also they slowed down the beam, so now it's like really cool. Like you can actually click on the hero before he's down. I think I showed you, which is really cool. I'll show you at the end real quick, but let's continue the list. All right, third is Azili. Her hieroglyphs are cool. They go around her, and I mean PlayStation logo. I do have an Xbox, not a PlayStation, but that does not mean that I don't like um, PlayStation. Actually, I started out with PlayStation 2, so but yeah, it's pretty cool. Has a little bit of Easter egg, I guess, if you could call it that. I don't know how Ninja Kiwi didn't get sued for that. They're kind of using the triangle, circle, X. Oh, there's no square. I don't think so. So maybe that's why. All right. Number four. I said Churchill, didn't I? Yeah, I guess Churchill is number four. The flames, like it's basically shooting down like a little package and it like welding onto him, which is why you get like that little burst of fire and then smoke coming out because it's like he's cooling down. So it's really cool. And then like it's very mechanical. You get like really good effects. It's just cool overall. Um, really solid, but pretty simple. So I like it. Um, DJ Ben, or pretty sure it was DJ Ben. Yeah. So DJ Ben was next. Disco lights, floor, party lights. I mean, it's pretty much the same, but it's still cool. Um, and I mean, yeah, it's just party lights. I mean, those are always going to be cool, but wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. So one, two, three, four. So he's fifth place. DJ Ben is fifth place on my list. Next, oh, and ETN is fourth place. Sorry about that. Next, did I say Glenn? No, I said Cyber Quincy. Yeah, so Cyber Quincy is next. He's sixth. Um, why is he sixth? Wait, six, seven, eight. Okay, yeah, cool. Just making sure that I have the numbers correct. Sixth place. It's really cool. It has a lot going on compared to a lot of the heroes below him, and even above him. So, way to go for that, Ninja Q. That's actually really cool. And I like the fireworks and how it's different sometimes. Like there's a little variation. They make it interesting, which is why I like this one. But I still have it placed lower because it's the same thing, just like a lot of the other heroes. You get fireworks, stars, pulse, and then that's pretty much it. And arrows, like twice. So cool, interesting, but still number six. Also, Quincy isn't a doesn't really matter for this list, but Quincy is not a very good hero. I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but my opinion, I have not used him probably since I unlocked um every other hero. Um, yeah, so he's number 6. Then we got. I have a hard time choosing between Gwen and Pat. I mean, technically, this is the order that I showed you them in, but mm, all right, let's go Pat. The reason I'm going, no, actually no, it has to be Gwen because Pat doesn't have the effect. It's like very simple at level 20. It's just stars. There's no wave of dust from him like stomping. There's no like pulse from him stomping, and there is on every other upgrade and when you place him. So I think Ninja Kiwi should fix that like ASAP because that might make people mad. Like I said before, Gwendolyn, she is number 7 before Pat, who is number 8, because there's that new fireball that drops down and she's like inside it, I'm assuming. And then you get like the aura fire, and then you get rings of fire. So it's just cool, and you get embers and glow. Little different. It's not like pulses or like waves. A lot of the heroes are like light based, like effects, which is interesting. Um, but yeah, Gwent is solid, but it's very very simple. There's not a lot going on, but it's has enough variation that it like it looks interesting and satisfies your eyes. Pat, I would have rated him higher if the level 20 was a little bit better because he basically has everything all the other heroes have. He probably would have been like next up to Churchill. Like I'm not even kidding because he's stars, stomp, and then he has like the fall, so it's really cool. But I think Churchill would have still been above him because it's basically a transformer, so it's really cool. Um, but yeah, Pat, I'm sorry, you're number 8, and last but not least, number 9, Striker Jones. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, so Striker. Oh wait, no, he's not number 9. My apologies. Benjamin is number 9. The hieroglyphs on the back are cool. He has little like sparks that come up, and he has little pulses. Very simple, the same basically for every single upgrade. Not very much difference from the beginning or level 20. So that's why he's low. But it's still really cool, the hieroglyphs, like how there's so many. Like just making that must have been so complicated that they didn't do anything majorly else for the character's place effect, but still really cool. Last but not least is Striker, because literally says it arrives by parachute. I don't know if they got broken in the update or anything. My last video showed him without a parachute too, so yeah, you guys should definitely make this video viral so Ninja Kiwi fixes some of the issues. I mean, it depends on how much the BTD6 community cares, but yeah, Striker Jones paradrop place and upgrade. Doesn't have a parachute, but he still floats down. And then all you get is a little blast, some white stars that turn yellow as they come out. So I'm assuming it's like little sparks, but they're stars. I don't know why. And then like the shadow of a bomber. That's all you get. Ninja Kiwi, please fix that. Um, anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is AOG Gaming here. If you're liking the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support, helps me out, keeps you up to date with our content. Thank you to all my viewers and subscribers, 18 and going strong. You guys are amazing. I couldn't ask for better support. We're growing steadily. Higher we grow, the more videos I'm probably going to start releasing a lot of videos because we're getting towards the holidays. But I am going on vacation, so keep that in mind. With family, of course, not by myself because there's no way I have money to do that. But yeah, I'm just going to show you real quick. Thank you to those 18 subscribers, by the way. You guys are amazing. Of course, all my viewers, I like you guys too, but come on, subscribe. It really doesn't do anything. And if you don't want to watch the video, you don't have to watch it. See? So it doesn't place him until later. And here, I want to show you real quick. This is what I was talking about. So you can place him and still click on him, and he's not even there yet. I find that really cool. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. AOG Gaming here. I'll see you guys later with the Chimps video tonight. If not, definitely tomorrow. Thank you for watching AOG Gaming. I'll see you guys later.